So well said. How do you manage fasting and working out? Like, how do you fit it in,
Yeah.
and when should you be fasting and working out? Do they happen at the same time, or do they need to be stacked?
Yeah, again, I'm going to go back to what's your intention. Do you remember the book Body for Life?
I don't know.
Okay, that book came out when I was in college. No, it was after, so it must have come in like the late 90s, early 2000s. And it was a fitness trainer, and he offered up $1 million to the person who could lose the quickest weight, the most weight in the quickest period of time. And he had a whole formula. And the number one formula that he said is you never work out after you've eaten, because his whole theory was when you eat, you've brought glucose up, and then you go to work out, the body uses that glucose. Whereas if you work out when the glucose is not spiked, your body has to go find the glucose it stored years ago in fat. So it's actually going to burn fat more quickly. This was how we worked out for years. I think I taught people, women and men both, in my clinic all the time, this strategy. It is an incredible way to lose weight. Here's the challenge, is that it can break down muscle. And muscle right now is, like we said, is in vogue. It's the thing we're talking about. So when we are looking at, do you fast and exercise in a fasted state, I think you have to ask yourself what your objective is. If you're trying to lose weight, yeah, I think it's a great idea, especially on the days, not your weightlifting days, but the days you're doing cardio. Yeah, and yoga, and we don't eat 2 hours before a yoga session. Those are great times to go in a fasted state. But when you're trying to build muscle on the days you're strength training, let's have a little protein before and let's have some protein afterwards. So just different days, different workouts, different things you're trying to accomplish.